Over to you, Laura.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'll be doing an exam for November 2020, and then requirement number A to C. Firstly, I will start with the requirement so that we cannot go through the whole paragraph. Unless if you have got time. I know that it's a long weekend. Some you're going somewhere, you're gonna take yourself out. So requirement number 8 says divisional managers once again complained about preparing yearly budget, list and briefly discuss 2 useful functions of budget. Are we together?
Yes. Let me just copy the question over to the answer sheet. Ne?
Okay, so yeah, we are still, I'm still covering up the nerves, you know. It's like I'm on an interview panel. But thanks for the opportunity though, eh?
All right.
Yes.
All right, I've got it now.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, divisional managers want to say complaint. Okay, thank you. Now we're going to list and briefly discuss the 2 useful functions of a budget. Firstly, we must know why are we preparing the budget. So the useful functions of a budget, number 1 is planning. Thank you, sir. So in the content of RFMs, there's a specific divisions. Budget help in setting clear financial goals and objectives for the year. In the paragraph that you've read above. Maybe we can shortcut it. We can say setting clear financial goals and objectives for the year.
Okay.
Yes. For an example, the sales budget provide a target for the number of PT units to be sold and helping the division plan its production, inventory, and other staffing accordingly.
That's true.
So I don't know, how are we going to shortcut this one?
Okay, let me just, okay, let's say e.g.
Yes.
Sales budget. All right. Say forward for.
Okay, the sales budget provide a target for the number of PT units to be sold.
All right.
Yes, maybe that's how we can shortcut it, or I'm not sure if maybe I can proceed or what, because I said the sales budget provide a target for the number of PT units to be sold, helping the division plan its production.
Okay, and say.
And inventory.
All right, division plan. Yo, the spelling, sorry. Plan its
Production
and
inventory and other staffing accordingly.
Okay, let's just say and inventory.
Yes, it's fine then.
All right.
Okay, function number 2.
Okay. Number 2.
Control over expenditure.
All right.
Okay. Control over expenditure. Here, but we allow managers to compare the budgeted figures with the actual results achieved during the year. This helps in identifying any variances and taking corrective action when necessary.
Right. Compare of budgeted figures and actual figures
Results achieved. Yes.
All right. Let's see. Actual results achieved
during the year.
All right.
Mm.
All right. To establish, you said to establish variances, ne?
Yes, variances and taking corrective. Oh, sorry, I forgot that you're typing.
Corrective
Action.
actions.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, I think it's fine.
I very much agree with that. Yes.
Mm.
That's a strong point.
Yes. For an example, if the actual sales of the PT units are lower than the budgeted, it prompts managers to investigate the reasons for the shortfall and they make adjustments.
All right. So if actual sales
for the PT units.
All right. So if actual sales for the PT units
are
are
lower than budgeted,
okay, it prompts management to
investigate the reason for shortfall.
All right, to investigate reason. All right. All right.
And make
Actually,
adjustments when necessary. Yeah, so that they can make a adjustment when necessary.
All right, so that they can make adjustments where necessary. They can make
adjustments.
I like how you keep referring to the context.
To the
Yeah,
yes, because
that's very important.
So yes, these are my functions for the budget. And remember, sometimes it's better to refer in our workplace so that we understand more and more and more. The reason why for doing the budget, remember, sometimes we have the audits in our company. They come and they give us the audit report, and we have got the audit opinion. Obviously, they give you the feedback. So if they said you have got unqualified, it means you have got a clean opinion audit. So we went for celebrations because of our budget. We stick to it. We stick to our budget. So, but when you have the disclaimers and going concern or all those audit opinion, then you know yeah, we have to go back and draft our budget accordingly. Anyway,
Yes.
I'm done. Let's go to the requirement number B.
All right, the second one.
Because it was saying 4 marks, if I'm not mistaken. So
yes, and we only had to come up with 2.
Yeah, because sometimes we have to know the marks so that we cannot exceed. Yeah. We cannot
So that we don't, so that we don't put unnecessary information.
Yes, we don't have to put unnecessary information. So we just have to stick to the marks sometimes. But we have to be careful.
Yes,
What if the first one is wrong? So
maybe you'd say, maybe since the question wanted 2, maybe we could put 3, but we'll leave that to others too. They can always come in.
Yes.
Just for safety, I guess.
Just for safety.
Okay.
Yes. So requirement number B, it says identify and briefly discuss two business risks that disease DIV may potentially be exposed to if they manufacture the same quantity of PT units each month while their monthly sales units increase substantially during the summer month.
Okay.
4 marks.
Okay, another 4 marks.
So another 4 marks. Well, so here, when the sales are high, but the manufacturing is constant, it's part of the reason why we do budget. And it's for situation like this so that we can know when to increase the production and when to reduce the production.
True, yeah.
Yeah. So risk number 1.
All right, risk number 1.
Unable to meet your demand.
Okay.
Okay. So here, the company, if they cannot meet the increased demand during the summer month due to limited inventory, the risk of losing sales and competitors of failing to capitalize on the market's needs.
All right. So risk of loss of sales.
Loss of sales, yes. Loss of sales to competitors and failing to capitalize.
Yes, to competitors and failing to capitalize
The market's need.
The market what?
The market's needs.
Needs, yes. Perfect.
Yes. So this can result in loss of revenue and market share.
And market share.
Yes.
I agree with this one fully.
Fully.
I agree with this one fully. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. So risk number 2, I didn't put a heading for this one, but I just explained it.
Okay. Please explain, then we'll come up with the heading.
Yes, because I just said it. Remember, we're talking about seasons here, because it's talking about seasons. So it just said winter month, when you have a lot of inventory and fewer sales. Then your holding cost of inventory are high, meaning you are sitting in inventory that is not being sold.
Okay, so let's just say increased holding costs. Ne?
Yes.
Okay. So now we need to talk about the risk associated with that.
So there is a likelihood that the inventory could get damaged.
Okay.
Yeah.
True. I agree with that one, because once it's damaged, there's no telling as to whether how the insurance is gonna cover us and what have you.
Remember,
Maybe we can also, maybe let's say also obsolete. Ne?
Absolutely.
It might go out of fashion.
Because our manufacturing will be constant. So yeah. Okay. For I don't know, since I didn't put the heading for this one, which means I'll lose marks.
No, I don't think so.
1, 2, 3.
Because
I'm starting to mark myself now.
Because I think if you have explained in all fairness, they'll have to give you.
Yeah, because we're just putting in short, we're just making it short. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for risk. So now I'm moving to requirement number C.
Okay.
Requirement C, it says, regarding the PET's packaging bottles inventory management for the 2021 financial year. Roman figure 1, calculate the budgeted EOQ of the dark brown glasses. Sorry, dark brown glass bottles. Here, firstly, we must understand, what does the EOQ stand for? It stands for economic order quantity.
Okay.
Yes. Can you please just highlight the requirement and put it that side there?
Okay. I've put it now. Oops,
Okay.
sorry. Ooh.
Yeah. This one, can you allow me to read the specific paragraph for this requirement?
Okay, let's go up. Sorry.
Yes, it's 1.1.1 if I'm not mistaken.
Is it here?
Yes, it's this one. Thank you. Classmate, are you with me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure they're okay.
Yes,
Okay.
we are with you.
We are listening.
with you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for the feedback.
Yeah, because I don't know, maybe we are just talking to ourselves, they are not here or what. So it's better to check because of the network issues that we have.
Yeah. And guys, please, if you have anything to add, please feel free to come in and add. No?
Yes, I will appreciate that.
Okay.
Okay, our paragraph says PET's packaging bottles inventory management. The ZSTIV will use the economic order quantity techniques to manage the speed, the special dark brown glass bottle used to package PET. The requirement per working day is 200 and sorry for the phone call. 260 bottles. Can you please just underline the 260 bottles? Thank you.
All right. 260 bottles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Manufacturing of PET will take place evenly throughout the 12th month of 2021. Also, please highlight the 12th month
Okay.
and the 20 working days per month. Can you please highlight 20 working days per month for me? Thank you.
Okay.
The budgeted purchase price per bottle is R2. Also, please, price per bottle is R2. Please also highlight that for me.
Okay.
The cost to place an order is 165. Also highlight that one for me.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Storage and inventory insurance cost are 7 cents. Can you please highlight 7 cents per bottle per annum for me? This one is written in words, so I just want to make sure that we remember the 7 cents since well it's written in words. Okay. The requirement annual rate of return on investment in inventories is 8% per annum. Can you please also highlight 8% per annum for me?
Okay.
Safety stock is budgeted as the manufacturing requirements for 4 working days. Can you please also highlight 4 working days for me?
Okay.
And the delivery time is 2 days. Also the delivery time for 2 days.
Okay.
After placing an order. Thank you for allowing me to read the paragraph because I will need what you have highlighted here.
That information. Okay.
Yes. So now we're going to do the calculations for the budgeted EOQ, which is economic order quantity. I'll firstly give the formula for it.
Okay.
So the formula for economic order quantity is square root 2PO divided by H. So I'm going to explain what does that mean. So here, normally they maybe can change the alphabet, so but you just have to know your formula correctly. So it's square root 2 PO divided by H. Yes, thank you. So the P, let's see, the D stand for demand. Remember, since when we read the paragraph, so it's gonna be annual demand for the bottles. It's
Okay.
for demand, maybe you can put it that way, but it's for the demand for the bottles.
Okay.
And then O stand for ordering cost per order. So it's our ordering cost. Then we have got H, which is our holding cost per bottles. Yeah, just say holding cost, it's fine.
Okay.
Yes. So firstly, we're going to start calculating our annual demand for bottles.
Okay. I think let me.
Yes.
All right. Let's say D. All right. There we go.
Yes. So our D, we go into the paragraph that we were reading. We're going to calculate our demand, checking on the paragraph. So our annual demand, we're gonna say the 20 working days. 20 working days per month. We multiply it by 260 bottles per working day times 12. So the answer will give us our demand.
Okay, so you said it's 20 days times
20 times 260 bottles.
Okay.
Times 12 months, yes.
Times 12 months. Okay.
Yes. So yes, colleagues, can you please calculate with me here? So that we agree on the same amount or not. Yes. It's 20, multiply it by 260, multiply it by 12. How much did you got?
I got 62,400.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
The 62,400 is our demand.
Okay.
Thank you. So now we move to the ordering costs. The ordering cost, when you check on the paragraph that you read, it's given. It said our ordering cost is 165. It says the cost to place an order, it's 165, so it's given. So there is no need to calculate this one. So let's move to the holding cost. Holding cost. So our holding cost, remember the 7 cents that we said we must highlight, it's written in words. The storage and inventory insurance cost are 7 cents. Yes, thank you. So we're going to say the 7 cents, which is 0.07, plus the 8% per annum of an investment in inventories, the 8% per annum, times the 2 rand.
Okay.
So it's gonna give us our holding cost.
All right. So 0.7
plus the 8% times 2. Times 2.
Okay.
How much did you got? It's 7. Colleagues, classmates.
Somebody.
Just give me a minute. I'm still calculating it. So I got 0.23.
Yes, I also got the same.
Also got the
Is
same. Okay.
0.23, which is our holding cost. Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
So now we're going to substitute the form. Remember, our economic order quantity, it's square root 2 times demand times our ordering cost divided by holding cost. So we're going to
Okay.
take to multiply it by 62,400 for our demand, then times our ordering cost, which is 165. Then we divide it by our holding, which is 0.23.
Okay. Okay, Palesa is saying her network is unstable. She can't hear most of the parts. All right. So if there is anything that you'd want us to repeat, Palesa, please let us know. Ne? If there is anything where we are losing each other, just give us a shout. Then we will
All right.
repeat. See, 2 times 62400 times 165
Divided by
divided
0.23.
Well, let me so much just punch it here. Ne? 2
Yes.
times 62
Then we'll
400, just confirm it,
base.
divided by 0.23.
2 times 6 to 100 times 165.
Are we getting the same?
Divided by
No answer is it 9,462,05?
Let's see, wait. For the top part or
Oh no,
everything?
I didn't do it like that. I just punched it into the calculator, like the whole thing.
Then you got
yes.
how much? Wait. You got how much?
I got 9,462,05.
Yeah, I can see
believe
that
so.
you're
Let's see.
on the last part and you
Yeah.
On the
remember.
last part.
Yeah, let's do it step by step so that we can know where this amount comes from. So
I see she's got a smart calculator, so she's just putting it all at once.
Yeah.
is it's 8.
Okay. But this figure, is this one correct?
89,530,434. Okay,
Yeah.
but you round it off to 35. Yeah.
Verify.
Are we getting the same?
Yeah, I believe it's the same.
Okay.
I don't know. Mine is already ahead.
Yeah, yours is very clever. I like that calculator. Make my life easy.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe let me do square roots then and see if we are
Yeah.
getting the same amount.
Yes, for those who got 89,530,000 and
Yes.
435, then just click press the square root, then get to 9,462.
9,462.
Yes.
Okay, so since it's 0.0 something, then we can round up, ne? And
Yes,
take it to 63.
yeah, it's fine.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since you're rounding up, right? Like you changed it to 9,463, but after the comma, it's a 0. Like, why does it get rounded up instead of just remaining the same?
Instead of
Because
it.
my understanding is if after the
Mhm.
comma you have a
Mhm.
number from 5 upwards, like say it was 9,462, comma 6, then we'd round up
Mhm.
to 63. I don't know if
63.
I'm making sense. Like, why is it working this way?
Okay. I think just like even in our break-even analysis, the reason why we always round up, because if you round down in some circumstances, like in this one here, if you go down, it means you are basically ordering less than what is required.
Okay.
It's like if you are
Well,
saying it's
okay.
4.5 people.
Mm,
Let's say you need to prepare food, then you've done your calculations, and they say on average you need to prepare for 4.5 people. If you
okay.
prepare for 4 people, you will be short.
Yeah.
But if you prepare for 5 people,
Okay.
it's not enough for everyone, even though you've overlapped.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. It's Gemina.
Jemima,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, yes, I understand your point because ever
Mm,
since you know that after the comma, so ever since they
Mhm.
explain it to break even, now it makes sense to me. Because
okay.
I will also leave my amount to 9,462. I will
Mm,
convert it to maybe to 3. So, but
okay.
Yeah.
it's not they talk about the break even. Now I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get it now. It's just because mathematically it doesn't make much sense, but the
Yes.
way you've explained it, I get it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I also understand now. Okay. Now I'll move to the last one, Roman figure 2. We are all fine, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's move
Okay.
to Roman figure 2, where we're going to calculate our reorder point.
All right. Right here.
Yeah, calculate the budgeted reorder point for the dark brown glass bottles. 2 marks.
Okay. Now we've got 2 marks up for grabs.
2 marks. Okay, so we're gonna start with the formula for reorder point. So the formula for reorder point is a daily demand times the lead time. Can you please
Okay.
open the brackets in the beginning?
All right.
Yeah, it's fine. Times lead time
Time.
plus close the brackets plus safety stock.
Safety stock. Okay.
Yes, it takes us back to the paragraph now.
Okay. Up that side.
Okay. Yes, here it is. So on our daily demand, we're going to say we have got 260 bottles per working day. Then we're gonna multiply it by 2. This 2 is our delivery time.
This
Let's
one
see.
here.
Yeah, the delivery time is 2 days after the placing an order. So you're gonna say 260 times 2, then close the
Okay. So 260 times 2.
times 2 is plus, okay, it takes us back to the paragraph again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so it's gonna be 260. Remember, we're dealing with bottles here. 260 times 4, which is our safety stock. Yes, second last paragraph. Safety stock is budgeted as the manufacturing requirement for 4 working days. So we're gonna multiply it by 4.
Okay.
260 multiplied by 4. Yes,
So 4 times 60.
yes. So let's calculate again. 260. So I got
Let's punch it
1,500. Let's punch it up here.
Can you please repeat that? I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay. Someone
Okay.
didn't hear.
Okay. So we on Roman figure 2, we are calculating the reorder point.
Mm.
So the reorder point, we have got a formula for calculating the reorder point. The formula for reorder point is daily demand times lead time plus the safety stock. I forgot the open and the close bracket, sorry. So it's, can you please move to the paragraph, please?
The paragraph, okay.
Yes. So our daily demand, remember the requirement per working day is 260 bottles. So we're gonna take, since well it's our daily demand, we're gonna take 260 bottles times 2, which is our delivery time. On our, let's see, it says delivery time is 2 days after placing the order. So we're gonna take 260, multiply it by 2, close the brackets, plus the 260 bottles times 4. The 4 is our safety stock.
Are we getting the same amount?
Yes, we are. I got the same amount as well.
Yes. Yes. I don't
Okay.
know if maybe I've answered her or what, because I didn't say her name.
Palesa.
Oh, it's Palace. Okay.
I think if I'm right, I think it's Palesa. Palesa, are you answered?
Yes, I am. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you for the presentation. It was hard, but I was really enjoying. Now I want to flow. But guys, it comes to an end of my presentation here. Thank you.
All right. So Laura, please
Thank you for
make
that,
some notes
Laura.
available for the guys. Then this I'm also gonna keep for them and then send through in the groups so that they can
Okay.
work with you as well. Thank you so much for that.
Okay. Can I please send them after our class?
Yeah, anytime when they are ready.
Okay. Okay.
People
After
are on
class.
long weekend anyway now.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Now over to Gemma. So we are actually picking up now. There is one that we are gonna skip now.
Yes.
This one. We actually didn't have a lot of time to go through these things. So hence we actually forgot about this one yesterday. So I
Yeah.
forgot to allocate this one yesterday. But it's fine. We are then starting from point E.
Okay.
Can I just copy it there and put it up? Okay. I hope it's easy so far.
Yes, it's all right. We're getting it.
Getting the gist of it. Ne?
Yeah, it's coming together.
Okay. So we will continue with these exercises even during the week. We have
Okay.
Wednesday and we have Monday as well.
Okay.
All right. So over to you.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay. So the way I approach this question, it's quite obvious that this is basically relevant costing. It's a make or buy decision. And for your reference, like when it comes to like using the textbook, you can refer to page 214. So first, we're going to calculate the cost, right? So this is all the relevant costs that are incurred in this decision. It's page 214, 214.
Oh, 214. Oh, sorry about that.
It's all right. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, we calculating the cost of PSP, right? So to calculate the cost of whether it should be made internally, what I did was use the same mass measurements. I don't know if that makes sense, like the
Okay.
kg and liter. So 1 kg is equals to 1 liter. So I used 1 kg is equals to 1 liter. So what we're gonna do to get the purchase price of the powder that has been used, we take
Okay.
2
Let me go up.
million.
Ne? Where
Yes.
is it?
It's the nodes. Wait, just go up a bit. Yeah. So the possible,
Here.
yeah,
Is it here?
this, yes, internally manufactured PSP. So then they tell us
Okay.
here to get the cost. So now we're calculating the cost. So they tell us here that the budgeted purchase price of the period powder is 2,800,000 per ton. So
Oh,
what
here.
we're gonna do first is convert this ton to a kg. So then I said the 2,800,000 divided by 1,000, which would give us 2,800
All
per
right.
kg. That's
All
the
right. Hold on. Let me punch it in here so that we have record of this. So we want. All right. So we want to. You said we want to convert these tons. Okay. So you said budgeted price. We said it's 2,800,000 per ton. All right. Then you said we need to convert it to kgs. Just out of interest, am I spelling ton correctly here? Let me see. Okay, it's wrong, ne?
Yeah, it's wrong. It's double N E.
Yo. Like this, ne?
Yeah.
I thought we wanted to shortcut it.
Yeah, I think it doesn't really matter.
All right. So you said we should make this now into kgs.
Yes.
All right. So we are dividing that by what?
By 1,000.
1,000. All right. So which basically gives us how much? 2,800
Yeah, 2,800 kgs.
per kg now. All right.
And then, so now we go back to the scenario,
All right.
and they're telling us that the powder that is required, right, is
Okay, let me just.
300. Okay.
All right. Now where are we? This one here. Are we
This
there?
one, yes. So they're telling
Okay.
us that the powder that is required is 360 grams. So now we need to use the same conversion, right? So you have your apples with your apples and all that good stuff. So then we're
Okay.
gonna the 360 grams, we're gonna convert it to kgs. So 360 grams is 0.36 kg. So it's gonna be 360 divided by 100, if I'm not mistaken, because no, divided by 1,000. Sorry.
All right.
Yes, it's divided by 1,000 again, and then that gives you 0.36 kgs of.
All right.
Now,
I agree.
okay, that's okay. And then now we're gonna take the price per kg and then multiply it by the needed quantity, and then we're gonna multiply it by the production units, right? So that will be 2,800 times 0.36 times
All right.
18,000.
Times 8. All right. So let's just say this is for what? This is pyrite powder, ne?
Yes, this is pyrite powder.
All right, let's underline that. So we can say total cost, ne?
Yes.
Am I right? Then you say it's what?
You're going to say 2,800 per kg times 0.36 times
Okay.
18,000.
Times what?
18,000 units.
Now we want to see where the 18,000 is coming from. Let's.
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
That is the first one. So the first note A, where they tell us that Disease Div will manufacture and sell 18,000 PSP units during the 2021 financial yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then
I think
yeah,
it's straightforward and clear.
Yeah, so then
like
we get from multiplying all of that, we get 18,144,000.
All
That
right.
is total. And then now
Right, wait, just hold on. 18
sorry,
million
I'm
what?
too quick. Sorry if I'm too quick. It's 18,144,000.
142.
44.
44,000. Right. Let's see. Are we all getting the same amount?
Yes.
Okay. Also getting the same amount.
Okay. And then now we're moving on to the liquid ingredient.
The liquid ingredient.
So if
All
we can
right.
go back to the scenario.
All right.
Okay, by C, we still on point C. It tells us that the liquid ingredients will be purchased at a cost of 16,500 per 100 liters. So now here, they're giving us a price per 100 liters. Now our goal is to calculate per 1 liter. We need to find the price of 1 liter. So what we're gonna do, let me give you time to write.
Okay. Ingredient. All right.
Okay. Okay.
So we also have the budgeted price, ne?
Yes.
Then we said it was
16,500 per 100 liter.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then that's gonna give us 165 rand per liter. Now we need to work again with the same measurement units, right? So if we can go back to the scenario.
All right, so 165 per liter.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, if we go back to the scenario, if we look at B, they're telling us that the period powder is mixed with 300 milliliters of liquid ingredients. So now we're going to convert that 300 to 300 milliliters to liters. And it's the same with what we did with kg. So it's going to be 300 divided by 1,000. Yes, it's going to be 300 divided by 1,000. That's going to give us that's going to give us 0.3 liters of the liquid. That's what's needed.
Right.
So then, same principle with what we did with powder. We're going to take the 165, we're going to multiply it by 0.3, and then we're going to multiply it by the 18,000 units. That will give you a total of 891,000.
All right. Let's verify that amount. Times 0.3 times 18,000. 891. Yes. Are we all getting the same?
Yes.
Yes.
891 yes, thousand.
Okay.
Right.
So that is the cost of PSP if we manufacture it internally. Now
All right.
we're gonna
Okay, hold
calculate.
on. Let's say manufacturing internal.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we're gonna calculate the cost of PSP if we had to import. Right.
All right.
Okay. So we can go back to the scenario.
Okay, let me.
Now we're going to import is. Okay, so G tells us that Disease Div can import the 18,000 PSP units from Big Pharma at a cost of 90 euros per PSP unit, right? Then they're saying
Okay.
that Big Pharma conducts all its transactions in euros. And the applicable rand euro exchange rate is estimated at 17 rand for 1 euro. Now they're telling you that the cost that they're gonna import it at is 90 euros, sorry. So
Okay.
what we're gonna do is take that, now we need to find the value in rand. So we're gonna take that 90 euros and we're gonna multiply it by the 17 rand. And then
Okay.
that gives us, let me just calculate it. That
Okay,
gives
so
us,
you say
okay.
90 times 17, right?
Yeah, 90 times 17, that's gonna give us 1,530. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm too quick. Can someone tell me like if I'm going too fast?
We will stop you, don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, that gives us 1,530.
Right. So let me just say cost in rands, ne?
Yes, this is cost in rands.
Per unit.
Yes.
Okay. So you said it's how much? 90
It's
times
1,000.
17?
Yeah, it's 1,530.
Like this.
530.
And 30, okay.
Okay. And then now, if we go back to the scenario, they
Okay.
can import 18,000 units, right?
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is multiply this 1,530 by the 18,000. That gives total cost of importing PS. Okay.
All right. And what would that be?
I got 27,503,000.
27,500,000
And
straight
40,000, yes.
like this.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. That should be 1530 times 18,000. 27,540. Perfect.
Yes. So now we have all the costs. Okay, so if we can go back to the scenario.
Okay.
Okay, then back to the local manufacturing. Okay.
Yeah.
Then they tell us now, for D, that each unit of PSP requires packaging material, right? At a total cost of 4 Rand per unit. So this one is pretty straightforward. So you're just gonna say the 4 Rand multiplied by the 18,000 PSP units.
Okay. Let me put it through also, maybe. But I'm sure these kind of workings, we can always put them on the line there.
Yes. The way
As a
I
line
did it,
item.
I made a table. So I made a table where
Mhm.
I have the like all the details and then the make and the inputs, I think that's rather easier because then
Easier,
you
okay.
won't get confused.
All right, we are going to do the table now. So what did you get on 4 times 18?
I got
1,000.
72,000.
72,000. All right. So should I do the table now?
You can, yes.
All right. So let's say, all right, let me just give me a second. All right. All right, so I'm gonna be copying from your table, né? So you had, right, let's just say cost item there, né? We can put that as cost item, and then we are deciding between making and then what are we also deciding for import. We can either make or import. All right.
Excuse me.
So we'll fill it up from there.
Yes. Okay. So after that, you say cost, the cost of PSP.
All right. It's what's called PSP, this product.
Yeah, cost of PSP. Yeah. We already
So
calculated that.
We've calculated that there. All right, so on making, let's see how much was the cost of making. So which means it's gonna be that then.
Yes, that
Plus,
adding adding the 2, yes.
we need to add those 2. Okay, so let's.
Yes.
All right. So of which the amounts are 18,144, ne? Plus, what's the other amount? It was 891, ne?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Then that will give us that will give us
18,144, 123, that's 891.
Yes.
19,035.
Yes, yes. And then for import, we calculated it at 27.
It's that one.
Yes, it's that one.
Okay, so we might as well say that one, we just put it as it is there. 27,540. 1, 2, 3. That's 27,540. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. So far, so good, ne?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the next item is now the packaging material.
Okay. Oops, packaging material. Is it this one here that we calculated?
Yes,
there?
yes, yes.
All right. Where does it fall under?
It falls under make. So it's only applicable if we make it internally.
If we are making. So which means if we are buying it, it comes already packaged.
Okay. And then we can go back to the scenario as well. Now, because the next item is the royalty fee. Okay. So then if you go, can you please go down?
So we've done this, that, and that. Ne? We've done all those, ne?
Yes.
All right.
So yeah, if we go down here, it says that Disease Div has negotiated with Big Farm that the variable royalty fee for the manufacturing of PSP will be 15 Rand per unit, right? Okay. So it's gonna be 15,000 times, I mean, not 15,000, 15 Rand times 18,000.
All right, so it's the royalty fee. 15 Rand times 18,000. Okay. So it's where on the making or
Yes, on the making, yes.
on the making. All right. 15 times 1, 2, 3.
Yes. That's gonna give us, yeah, okay.
270.
Yes. And then we move on to the manufacturing over here. So if we can go back to the scenario, this one was a bit, it confused me a little bit, but it all made sense towards the end because naturally, the fixed manufacturing would be considered an irrelevant item because it will always be incurred, like regardless. But in this case, they specified clearly that it will only be incurred if they manufacture it locally. So therefore, it is a relevant cost. So it's already given like the total amount, so there isn't much calculation. So you're just gonna take this 2,925,000 and then we're gonna put it under make.
All right. So that is FMO and VMO under make.
Yes.
So this is going to be 29.25.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
And then the next item is gonna be labor.
All right. Labor.
Yes.
Let's
As you can
see
go.
on the scenario.
Yes. Look at the scenario. Okay, so now they're telling us that importing PSP will result in the employment of one additional employee at a fixed annual salary of 180,000.
Okay.
So that 180 will fall under imports. Imports.
All right. 180,000.
And then next is additional sticker.
Oh, okay. I think I saw something on stickers. Is it this one here? Wait, where is it?
It's
Okay.
the H. So yeah, the
H.
leaflet information provided with the imported units is insufficient for adherence to the South African regulations. Hence, an additional sticker must be affixed to each imported PSP unit. So these stickers are going to cost 120 Rand for 600 stickers. Now, you need to calculate for one sticker, the price for one sticker. So
just come by the side. So it's stickers. All right.
So you're gonna say 120 divided by 600, which gives you 0.2. So that's the price of one sticker.
One sticker. Okay.
And then you're gonna multiply it by the 18,000 units.
Okay. The ones that we will buy.
That goes under input, yes. Then that gives us a total of 3,600.
3,600, yes.
Okay. Now, these are all the costs. These are all the costs. So now we have to calculate the total relevant cost. So it's just the sum of everything.
Okay, so let's say total relevant costs. So you said it must just be the sum of everything.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So now we can see that making is much cheaper than importing.
Okay.
Hence,
So based on
The
calculation
calculations above.
Okay. Is cheaper
Than importing.
than importing. Okay, so so
It's better for
what's
us
the
to
name
make
of
PSP.
okay, so it okay, so
PSP.
PSP should be made internally, ne?
Yes.
Or be manufactured.
Yes.
Internally.
Yes. Okay. And then we're gonna move on to the second part of the question, which is, sorry, can you please go back to the required?
To the required, okay. No one has questions, right? Are we all okay?
Okay.
I'm okay. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That's good.
Right, so the second part of the question, let me put it up there. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So now it's asking us for the factors that should be considered when they're deciding to internally manufacture it or to import. So I said, like always applying it to the scenario, I said that disease death should consider the global markets, right? Like the fluctuation in exchange rates, something that should be considered.
Yes.
So this is just 5 marks. I don't think we need to go that into detail. I think just a little, just a little explanation
All right.
will suffice. Okay. And then the reputation, right, of the external supplier.
Okay.
The reputation of the external supplier should also be considered. Okay, and then the quality of the imported products. And I also think that the quality of, like, if they're manufacturing it internally, I also think that the quality of the raw materials that they're gonna purchase from whoever, that also should be taken into consideration.
Okay, so maybe we can say
But that's
quality
just one point.
Oh, okay. I was going to think of quality and availability of the raw material.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. That's you. That is also a very good point.
Should they manufacture? Okay.
Okay, and then we should also look at the financial stability. Like, will these people be able to supply us with the quantity that we're demanding? That should also be. And then the last one.
Say of foreign supplier, ne?
Yes. Then the last point, given that this is in the healthcare sector, right? I also think that it would be wise to like take into consideration if the external supplier complies with the standards of the World Health Organization's rules and regulations when it comes to like the distribution of medical stuff like medicine and all that, like just PSP as well. Like, do they comply with the Second World Health Organization. That was a read. I don't know if that's right, but that makes sense.
Yeah. It does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
regulatory environment,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes.
All right.
So that's a wrap on my end. Thank
All right.
you.
I do not know if anybody has a question before we let you off the hook.
Okay.
All right, that's fine. Seems like there is no question. I think we are right in time. It's just a 2 minutes to, or it's only a minute to 10:30. So we didn't take much time. So I'm just gonna print this and then make it available there in the group. So if you guys are gonna be writing on Excel, remember that when you print this thing, before you print, check and see if there isn't this kind of situation here where some information is cut there. You see, you will lose out some vital information. So in those circumstances, you can either edit this into the next paragraph there or the next sentence, or you can actually print it to a different orientation, print it to landscape like this. You see that everything seems to be included there. All right. So we will call this part, this is MECWAT 3701 2020 solution part 1.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to post it in the groups, and then while we are waiting for some for some notes also from Laura later on some time when she's done. Right, I think we will continue this, but on Monday we are most likely, sorry, let me just stop the recording. We are done.
Okay.